Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. Hey everybody, how is everybody doing? What's up, Instagram? What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? What's up? What's up? Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm not going to be on here long. Good evening to everybody. What's up? What's up to everybody? I got some quick information to share with y'all, okay? I'm sleepy, so y'all got to forgive me. I'm extremely tired. We have been putting in some serious work because we are ready to change our communities, okay? And I want to say thank you to all of those who have just stepped out on faith, and I'm not even going to say bought our workshop or bought our program, because that's an investment that you made on the inside of you. And it's going to be very beneficial for you. I'm going to show you guys, that's just my desire, is to make sure that you are thoroughly equipped, that you know how to go get what's out here for you, okay? So I appreciate all of the support. I'm not out here taking donations. Let's don't get this twisted, right? I'm out here working my butt off and probably on total tops 15 hours worth of sleep for the whole entire week. But I do want to say that I appreciate every one of you guys that invested in you and took a leap of faith to trust me to show you or pull out what's on the inside of you so that you can scale up and level yourself up, okay? Leon Thomas, can you inbox me when you get a chance? Lost your number. You got to inbox me. I really would love to. I don't know when the last time I checked my inbox, because it is just overflowing. It really is. And like I said, 15 hours worth of sleep, probably tops, just going back and forth between the building and all the other stuff that we are doing. We have been serving our community since 2006. And we don't just sit on the internet, okay? We are hands-on out in the street trying to make a difference. So your dollar, your investment helps us to go into the community where our people are at and they don't have what we have. We may not feel like we have a whole lot, but we have a lot in comparison to what a lot of others don't. And I've shared my story many of times about me being a young kid eating out of the garbage can. That is unacceptable to me. I know what that feels like. So if I can go out and change, and when I say make a difference in the community, not just teaching them business education, because that is a must. That's going to come, because they need to know that's the only way to change their circumstance. It's by getting educated and empowered. So that's a must, but it goes beyond that with us. Most people don't know the story behind how we got started in the community. But we got started in the community with our food stamps. One day we were sitting in the house complaining, and I was homeless as a single mother with 6 children. So that's where it originated, the idea. But you already know, like, life happens and we tend to forget about the purpose, why we had to go through certain stuff. We tend to make it personal, like we're being punished for something, not realizing that we're going through because we're strong enough to go through. And the Most High knows that. And He knows that we are going to be able to pull others out. And so, life went on and we really wasn't really active, even though I swore and I vowed in that moment, whenever I make it out of this, not even talking about make it as far as being successful or something, that wasn't even in my uh, scope of view. All I could see was we got to get out of this shelter. I got to get a stable place. But when I get to the point to where I can go back and help others, I'm definitely going to go back and help others. Y'all got to forgive me. I have a headache, and there's a purpose why I came on tonight, even with a headache and even with being extra tired. I'm going somewhere with this. So, one day moving forward, after all of that, it was one day that I was sitting there, me and my husband, and we were complaining. The Most High had relocated us, told us to get up and move all the way from California to Missouri. And there is where the transformation in me and my husband's and my family life took off, literally. I mean, a lot of stuff that we learned, we had to unlearn. It was no TVs, it was just us and the Most High revealing some deep truth to us about who we are, where we come from, just different things of that sort. And so we moved to like a foreign state. We didn't know nobody there. The people that we had actually planned on fellowshipping with, they was on some other stuff. So now here we were by ourselves. And I was not working. My husband was not working at the time because we had just moved there. And we were going to, I think it's called IHOP, 24-hour International House of Prayer, something like that. We just needed guidance. Like we just needed to know what to do. And so we were sitting there in the house and we were complaining about how everything was just messed up. Y'all know how we do, right? Always complaining and murmuring about what we ain't got. It's like, man, we shouldn't have came here and we ain't got this and we ain't got that. This is horrible and miserable, just murmuring and complaining. I ain't even got to get into the whole nitty gritty. We was just murmuring and complaining. And so the thought just came to me, instead of complaining about what you don't have, why don't you take what you do have and share it? I'm like, what? I take what I have and share it. I don't have much. And the only thing that I did have was food stamps. They were able to give me food stamps, but they were not giving me any cash assistance. Nobody was working. We had Medi-Cal and food stamps. And that's all I had. And the Spirit of the Lord said, well, share that. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Somebody ain't got what I have. At least I have a roof over my head. At least I do have food stamps. They was giving me boatloads of food stamps with 6 kids. They hook you up on the food stamps, $800 a month. So I vowed that I would use 700 and take the other 140 something dollars and make sure that somebody who did not have anything to eat at all had something to eat. So we went out there and we bought 100 hot dogs. We made sure we had 100 hot dog buns. We bought enough to have 100 of them small bag of chips. and we bought several boxes so that we can have 100 of the Capri Suns. And then we got some little snacks and we packed that together. We barbecued hot dogs for them, gave them chips, and didn't know where we were going. We didn't know where we were going. We barbecued this stuff for them and then we just drove around. So let us see. Well, we prayed, like, lead us to where we need to go. Let us see the people who need what we have, because you said share what we have. And we started driving. We ended up downtown Missouri. And we got out there and our lives changed. We thought we were going to go be a blessing to somebody else. Our lives changed. Because in that moment, we realized that, man, we are so grateful. We can go home. They can't, bro. I can't imagine being out here like this, not being able to shower with your kids out here. You going to a shelter. I done been there, done that. It reminded me of where he brought me from in that moment. And I was like, you know what? We got out there and the need was so great. All I could do was weep. We went out there with 100 hot dogs. Yo, these people was like, can I get 5 of these? Because when y'all coming back? And I'm like, we only set aside $146 to come this one time. We weren't even planning on coming back. But the need was too great. I saw my people laying out there on the streets, bro. Like, nobody should have to deal with nothing like that. Nobody. Not living in America anyway. I done been to foreign countries and homelessness is not a thing. Ain't no way that you'll be homeless in Egypt. Go fact check me. I done been drivers for foreigners and they like, why so many people sleeping on the street? Because I come from LA. Skid Row it's bad. It's thousands. Thousands. And they like, why so many people on the street? If in my country, if someone loses their place, the whole neighbors bring that person to their house. I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, these people don't have nowhere to stay. But the need was great, so we knew that day we had to do something so that we can go help them. And we didn't have no more food stamps. So me and my husband and my 6 kids would go in front of Walmart's. We went and bought one of those 50-pack of candies with the M&Ms and the Snickers. And we went and stood in front of Walmart. And we said, we have an organization where we want to help people eat. Would you like to buy candy? And that turned into hundreds and thousands of dollars. It was like every time up to the point that we were able to go several times a week. Up to the point that people seen us out there and start bringing us clothes for the people, bringing us shoes for the people, all kinds of stuff. And that is how our ministry in the community started. And then we started being able to pay people's rent. Like, our job is not only to lessen the burden of the government. Our job is to lessen the burden of the government of the Most High God, to be his hands and his feet. So every contribution, most people believe that, well, I'm going to speak for me because I can't speak for every business owner. And I just want to make a PSA. Don't think that I just showed up on the scene talking about some business. Some of y'all is real clowns in a real way. But I always say this, if you're going to be a clown, let me show you how to be a paid clown. At least get paid for your clownism. Don't be a broke clown because you can't do nothing being broke. Don't be a poor clown, okay? But I'm not new to this. I didn't just start this. I didn't just start no businesses. I said businesses. My first business. You go look up Worlds of Love Daycare. That goes all the way back to 2008. Go look up Let's Do Kingdom. Go look up all of those business pioneers, Power Circle, Taking It to the Streets Foundation. Like, I'm not new to this. A lot of y'all new to me, but I'm not new to this. So I say it all the time. Go and type on Google my name and everything that I done been into. Go and type in Taking It to the Streets. We've been on the news. We've been everywhere doing community work. And most people don't understand this and realize this. We don't take a pay. Everything that we get, we invest out to make your lives better. Give you guys the experience that we desire to give you. If we put an event on together for you guys to come and learn and have no worries and feed you and provide a positive environment, an environment of power and the energy is great. So yes, I can do this. We want to make sure that you have an experience, not just another workshop. Anything we do ministerial, you have an experience. And there's a lot of work that goes on in between and behind the scenes. There's a lot of work that goes on. Now, do we get to benefit from our businesses? I still have not taken a paycheck in the last 2 years. I'm still a regular smuggler. I didn't start making money and go all gung-ho and start buying all this stupid stuff. I'm still a regular smuggler. I still sit here with y'all in sweatpants and t-shirts. I had to force myself to put on business clothes because I'm such a home girl. My money's going to the communities. I'm looking to buy land. And it's going to take a tribe to do that. Especially enough land for all of us. I'm looking to make sure that we straight, which leads me to the reason why I showed up so I can jump off. This money in the bank, y'all, I'm gonna go back to this. I truly have a heart for God's people. I truly have a heart for minority people, but them be the worst ones. Them be the worst ones. I'm not out here asking y'all, could y'all donate? Because if I did, I wouldn't have a breadcrumb. We wouldn't be able to do what we do if I asked for donations. We wouldn't be able to impact the people that we impact. We wouldn't be able to make sure that kids, no matter if you celebrate it or not, because I don't celebrate it. But we become all things unto all men, and we meet people where they at. And most importantly, we let our light shine, not our mouth preach. We let our life preach. And we meet people where they at, even though we well awoke and we know who we are, we know the truth. We still meet people where they at. So making sure children ain't sitting around without toys while everybody else, because they don't understand that. I remember that. I remember seeing all my family members getting toys, and it's like, well, what you get for Christmas? When my mama celebrated that. Like, I ain't got nothing. We watching everybody like those were some of the most painfulest moments of my childhood. And if your mama out here struggling, your mama is still in that life and she celebrate that and she ain't got no money for y'all, we want to come through. Now, we ain't finna tell you that we coming in the name of no Santa, because that ain't real. We just want to let you know that we don't ever want you to feel inadequate or different, regardless of your mama's situation. So we have been able for the last 2 or 3 years to give out over $20,000 around that time, because that's the time people commit suicide. It's bigger than just presents. That's a time where mothers who ain't got it go do crazy stuff, sacrifice paying their rent and all this stuff. And then after the fact, taking their stuff back in Walmart. We used to keep our receipts, buy stuff just so we could take them back because we didn't have a lot of money. Like we knew we were only going to be able to use that vacuum for about a week before we needed to take it back. And that is what moves me. That is what moves me. I mean, knowing the word and all of that stuff is good. I know some people who know the word front and back, and they full of sin, they full of wickedness, full of cursings, full of all of that. Like, where's the love at the end of the day? I don't care what you say. It was love that rescued me. It don't even make a difference what you believe in. It was love that rescued me. I'm unpersuadable. I meet people where they at. You need to tell them not to be celebrating paganism and all of that. No, that ain't my portion. My portion is to be the light. Yes, I tell them the truth when they ready for it. Sometimes you can give people the truth and choke them. Sometimes we try to make people do things they ain't ready to do, and we put them in a worse state. At the end of the day, let my light shine. Let them have an encounter with my love. Straight up. I look around and I see my people on the news breaking and entering, robbery, dead, going to jail. Like, no, somebody got to do something. We got to get beyond talking and marching and burning down stuff. No, don't nobody else want to go. I do. And that's just my attitude. So I became what I wanted to see. You ain't out there marching for Black Lives Matter? Hell no, I'm not. I'm over here building for Black Lives Matter. I'm over here building for all lives. It's one blood. I'm not out there burning down nothing. Y'all been doing that foolishness for years. What has that accomplished, y'all? Nothing. See, because I know about power moves. You got to hit them where it hurts. Only way they gonna shut up is when you stop. Only way they gonna stop treating you wrong, and only way they gonna shut up and treat you with some respect is when you actually hit them where it hurts. Where does it hit them where it hurts? Their pockets. They can't rule over nobody. They can't rule over nobody that don't need them. That's what I come to realize. They can't rule over you if you don't need them. So as long as they know you need them, they'll always keep you beneath them. I go do research statistics. Like I said, I'm from Los Angeles, California. I done the whole Uber gig. I done the whole Lyft gig, the whole 9 yards. I didn't travel some of the richest, some of the poorest in my car. Crazy part about it is when I get to Hollywood and Beverly Hills, you would expect to see straight up Caucasians. And then I get in these places and I see people like me who live in the ghetto, who live with cockroaches, grown men living with their mama, got big rims. And I keep saying big rims because it's real. That's what our young men go do. They want to get rich so they can get rims and gold teeth. They don't like their teeth no more. They don't like white teeth or whatever. They don't like that. They like gold teeth, silver teeth, ice teeth. For what? You gonna rot all your teeth, shave all your teeth down to get an image? You up in here in these people's stores spending thousands of dollars, and you on unemployment and food stamps and all of that stuff. Why? Why? And then you wonder why they treat you the way that they treat you. So I look at statistics. How much money do Black Americans spend? And the numbers were staggering. I dare y'all to go research that up. Staggering in a month, millions, millions, and millions of dollars in a month. I'm just like, dang, what could we do in our communities? We go to work for them. We build their stuff for them. Shake my head, I want to hold on to my car, I can admit. Come on, bro. We got to get beyond that. Let me tell you something. Our people out here trying to look rich and famous and fabulous and flossy and sporty. The real assets, when people ask me how much you got, I ain't got no bags. I need y'all to understand something. Rich folks ain't got no bags. They got assets. Wealthy people don't got no bags. They got assets. Wealthy people don't even have smartphones, really. They got assets. They be like, how much you worth? Millions. Well, where your money at? You ain't got no bags. I got equity in that. I got land over here. I got assets. Why my people want to look like they got something. If you don't own no home, you shouldn't have no 20, 30, 40, $50,000 car parked outside your house. If you don't own no land, ain't that ignorant? Ain't that ignorant? Most High did say that they would go through that. I done went through that. I done went through that and came out of that. I am no longer under the curse of any law. I've been redeemed. I'm the righteousness of Christ. I'm the beloved of the Most High. I'm not under that Adamic curse whatsoever. My life don't even represent that. It used to. There was once upon a time, but no. The heck? I got a Savior who died for me. And that was not in vain. And if you redeem me from all of this hell, you redeem me from all of this suffering, listen, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. Facts all day long. I'm not going to let what you did be in vain. I'm going to accept it. Because my life, I wouldn't wish my life on nobody. I'm thankful for my life because I wouldn't be who I was. And I won't be who I'm becoming. And I wouldn't be who I am. So I'm thankful. But nobody should have to live a life like that. Especially when we wasn't called to live a life like that. We got ourselves in that lifestyle by doing things that we ought not to do. Going after other deities that we ought not to. I wish I had the time tonight. Because I'm telling you right now, some people will be mad at me. That unfollow button is real and active. Because I'm not going to never change the narrative. I'm going to always speak truth. All this superstition and all this stuff going after other idols. We've always been that one. They wonder why. Why is it so hard for brown? Because we be the ones going after the dumb stuff. That's why. And we pass that stuff down. The evil should, I'm sorry, that's just the way I feel. I don't even understand what you're saying right there. I mean, and I'm not here to debate your feelings, I'm not. Everybody has an opinion. I don't know if that was meant to me, but everybody has an opinion as long as we keep it respectful. Everybody's opinions is welcome. I'm just voicing my overview because I've been in my communities and it does not make any sense. That we got to rise up. We got to stop placing the blame. We inherited stuff. We accepted stuff. And it does not have to be that way. My mother inherited poverty. I inherited poverty for her. I changed the narrative. I don't like poverty. I ain't got nothing to prove to not damn man. I'm walking around here. We got this syndrome where we feel like we got to prove to one another. I look bigger and I look better and I got more this and I got more that, but you own nothing. You own absolutely nothing. Why would you let these people trick you for all your life and you never own anything? You never own anything. I saw a sign today said, use your tax dollars for a new ride. I'm like, ain't this about something? Then they come up over here talking about, you trying to scam us out? No, I'm trying to wake you up. I'm trying to empower your mind. I'm trying to get you to stop paying stupid tax. I'm trying to get you to stop driving your houses. I'm trying to get you to stop wearing your land. Yo, listen. Scam you for what? Your money don't even pay my rent. What I'm charging you doesn't even pay my mortgage. Cell phones is $400 and $500. And while these big cats out here charging y'all, ripping y'all off 10,000, 15,000, I'm trying to get to the bare minimum. I'm trying to not to get to your level in poverty, but also bring you up to where it's advisable for you to come out of that situation. Why y'all only show up on income tax time? Because that's the only time you got some extra money. Let's make it make sense. Every year you got a little extra. Matter of fact, it's an overpayment that you paid. If you go look on that line, it'll say this is the amount of your overpayment. I dare you to go get a magnifying glass and go check that out. The government's not giving you anything back. They're giving you what you overpaid. Woo, let me stick to the script, y'all. Let me stick to the script, okay? Because my head is... I gotta say it. Y'all want me to tell y'all the truth. Love is truth. So I gotta say it. Y'all looking at the wrong people. Oh, let me say this. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Hold up. I got to say this. And hopefully you watching or whoever else this is intended for, it does not even... Listen, let me address this because a lot of y'all is just meeting me, okay? I got to just interject this one right here. If you ever inbox me and be disrespectful and call me a nigga or anything like that, listen, you see that on the back of that wall, that's when that's going to come out, period. And I love the Lord with all of my heart, all of my soul, all of my strength. But that type of ignorance, I will not tolerate. I'm 43 years of age. I address you as sister or brother. I don't know who you, well, I didn't been talked to. I didn't been done like this. Listen, if you ever, I'm telling y'all right now, if you ever get disrespectful, I'm not going to be one of them ones that just, go sit back to that. I am going to come for you. and all that chatting, all of this. I don't do that. Let me pick up the phone. You said what? What did you just say? First of all, I don't know what kind of, can I just be real? I don't know where some of these people didn't come from. But this is not that type of party. I don't know who y'all used to dealing with, but this is not that type of party. I will help you. If I could share my air out of my body, I would. Because it's all about the kingdom on minds. And you are a part of the kingdom. But one thing that you better not do, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to say it right now again. I am the mother of 9 children. I'm also a minister. Before I met you, I had other things that I was doing. I'm also a mentor. I'm also a coach. I have classes that I teach Monday through Friday. I'm also a steward over an economic empowerment center. That means I got to make sure my documentations and all of that stuff is in order, make sure that I'm serving the community, all of that. If you inbox me and I don't inbox you back, I'm busy. Doesn't mean that I won't get back to you. It means that I can't. And you jump yourself up in my inbox, calling me or addressing me by anything other than Tawana Worlds, I'm coming for you. And this is one of the reasons why people shouldn't be playing with people, because you don't know who people are. I stay in my own lane. I mind my own business. But let me give y'all this little bitty hint about me. People search costs $1.99. You ever seen one of them people that you be talking that smack to and they just pop up at your door? You be like, they be like, what you say? Did y'all see that man that went viral and went and bust out the man building windows for talking smack to him? I think Rock Solid is his name. Huh? His name is Rock Solid. You showed up at them people's house, tracked down their IP address. That's just a little hint. I'm one of them people that, let me see where they stay at. Just in case I got to make a flight. I just needed to put that out there as a PSA. I'm not wasting my time on the dumb sleep ones. I'm addressing. I don't sweep nothing under the rugs. We used to doing that dumb stuff in the community, and we just walk through with a whole bunch of trauma. We just sweep stuff under the rug, and we just walk through with a whole bunch of trauma. I'm not one of those ones. When I go to sleep, I don't go to sleep with nothing in my heart. I don't go to sleep with nothing on my mind and nobody on my mind, but giving thanks and praise. Okay? That's it. But I'm here to help. I got to let y'all know. You cannot be disrespectful with everybody, because everybody will not tolerate the disrespect. And I am everybody. Now that I interjected that, let me move along. Okay? And another thing, you ain't going to tell me when to speak and how to speak and what I need to do and all of that. No, this is my sphere of influence, and you are in it. Or you could be out. And that may seem harsh and blunt, but it's real. And people need to set limitations and boundaries. So you don't think we comfortable like that or we cool like that. I'm showing up as an educator. I'm not your friend. I'm not any of that. You keep it respectful with me, I'm gonna keep it respectful with you. That's just where we at. We all too old for those type of games. Honestly speaking. And y'all just don't ever know who y'all messing with. No, don't be sorry. I just got y'all already know. Y'all read the story of Rosa Parks and all these people that fought for our people. Like, look at Moses. Moses missed the whole promised land behind ignorance. I'm not missing mine. So I just address it. There's only so much I'm gonna go pray. I'm not gonna be harassing the Father with prayers. I'm gonna address it. That's something that I gotta do that's beneficial for me because I used to let people do that and then harbor that type of stuff. And then I'm feeling some kind of way until I ended up in the hospital for a whole year, repeatedly, from allowing people to affect me. So I don't allow people to affect me. I just deal with it right up front, straight up, and then I go to sleep on it. So I just thought I addressed that because you got a whole bunch of, a whole bunch of people that's coming around. They don't know me. So this is the time that we get to know one another. You can do all things through Christ except play with me. Hello? Somebody. Now, I want to say this, and then I'm going to jump off of here. We better start taking things a lot serious than what we have taken them. This whole situation, financial situation, and this bank situation, this stuff is getting out of hand, y'all. And the only reason why I have to sit down and address this, people, is because I'm out here helping. Like I said, I'm not asking for donations. I've actually reduced my prices to meet people where they are. I've actually reduced that so that I can help you, which lets you know that I don't take a paycheck from it. It's for me to go back and build and scale up. I had several people. It don't be nobody else. It be my people. That's why I'm addressing it on tonight. I'm not ignoring it. I'm not brushing it off to the side. I'm not sweeping it under the rug. It be my people that would try to come and get something and then say, now here it is. I said that we had 30 spots, right, for this workshop, 30 spots for each. We had over 400 or 500. Over 400 or 500 and still got responses, so much so that I had to outsource help because there was no way to go on my website and pay for it because it would not have been affordable for a lot of people. And please don't let these fools mess it up for me because I'm Brother Brandon, no, they're not. I hope they don't, okay? I hope they don't. Because this is where I'm going. So we had this overwhelming response. I still got emails and phone that I have not been able to respond to. When I say 15 hours worth of sleep, it's been real. Just trying to serve everybody, not only serve everybody and make sure we registering these people and make sure they say payment is paid and it's really paid. And then making sure we put all of them into the proper group instead of the system that I have set up. Now we're doing this manually. Nobody knows the behind the scenes. So we get to an individual who just paid their monies and then goes to PayPal and say, I'm trying to reach them about my email after everybody's going to get their emails by today. People who signed up on Sunday still waiting on their emails. But everybody's going to get their emails by today because we are working this out on your behalf, not ours. We didn't took on an extra assignment to assist you because we have this set up. But again, if you go on my website, it's totally different than what I even charge. Just trying to meet the needs of people. So, had several come and get the information. One in particular, my own people, Well, I haven't gotten any communication, so I want to get a refund. Flag my whole account. Been with PayPal for 12 years. Never anything fraudulent on my account. Never. Never no refund on my account. Never. Unless I say, look, you not somebody I want to work with. Here's your money back. And it was one of my people while I'm trying to help my people. One of my people, like, yo, come to me and ask me for a refund. I give it to you. This is not about your money. My name means everything to me. That's all I got in this life. Is my name and my word. And you go do something like that after you got the information. After you got the information. So I'm calling up my assistants like, did this young lady not get an email or anything? Yes, several assistants. And reached out to this lady. And then go do something like that. Knowing that these cats is tracking everything and all of this stuff with Biden administration, then told them, certain people who make over $600, you got to monitor them and all that. You go do something like that. And now I have no access to even touching it over there. Can you believe something that I work for has been locked up and I cannot even access it? It's not their money. Something that I work for and still got to work for. Something that I work for and still got to work for. You didn't see me on Papa Doug's channel for free. I had to pay for a promotion. I have to pay Facebook ads for promotions. Nobody knows ad spend. Just to make sure it gets seen to the right people costs thousands of dollars. And you go and do something like that. Then I had another one come and say, well, I want to get some information and get the information. Well, is there any more information? Can I, after you access the information, can I get a refund? And I had to stand in the kitchen today and say, you know what? I don't even know if I want to do this, but these are your people. I don't know what to do with your people. And have the audacity to talk about the white people. But can I be honest with y'all? They have treated me well. And I'm fighting for everybody, but more predominantly, I'm fighting for my people. When I get around them, they're not looking for no handouts. They looking for, hey, buddy, you want to have a drink? Yeah, hell yeah. You want to invest? Hell yeah. You need 50,000. Like, it's a totally different vibe. And then I sit there amongst them and I feel real sad because it's like, do I fit here? I got people back there and man, they don't even know what this is like. Like, this is wow. And I'm sitting amongst them getting information from them to give it back to people who would actually don't even know me for a second, a hot second. Y'all go look on Papa Duck's channel. Oh, she a scam. My name means everything to me. You don't even know me. How could you even attribute that to me? You don't even know me. You've never even met me. If you went and researched a little bit, then you would know. Because of something that you did, that affected that affected things in my business. But you know what? I'm not going to quit because I love y'all. And I know all the other forerunners had to pay a price. What I'm not going to do is miss the promised land for y'all. Okay? But I know that this is my purpose. This is my passion. This is my assignment. And I love the ones that want to roll. So I show up for y'all. The ones that want to roll, I show up for y'all. So I got to take a licking and keep on ticking, yeah. But I use that story to say this. The money that I went out, not in corporate America, but the money that I have lost sleep behind. You got my money and you holding my money? For what? Well, send us some documentation, you know. Y'all already got my documentation. You wouldn't even let me open up this business account as a nonprofit without my documentation. But here you go. Could you release my money? Still, no, nothing. Crazy part about it, most I say, I want you to pay attention to who own PayPal. They foreigners. Got all your money locked up and you can't do nothing about it. So then I said, look, we gotta reserve this spot so that the people have a nice place to come. Tell my husband, well, can you pay for it over here until they unlock mines over here? Can you do that? Like, yeah, I'll do that. When he went to go do that, they locked his account. Said that you cannot make a transaction over $1,000. So then I started saying, wait a minute, hold up, what is really going on? And then we goes to the bank and said, well, listen, let me try to pull out 1,000. No, all of the responses is done. I came on here. Yes, I actually did. I said it for 3 days since Sunday. Um, you know that the overwhelming response. Be patient. Absolutely. I told them in the chat before they even got the link. So yeah, I did my due diligence. You know, came on my pages and all of that. At the end of the day, this young lady signed up, and 2 hours later, got the information, and then did that. And that was the most. It's like, look, you can get if you wanted that for free or whatever the case may be. I'm the one that'll give it to you. You know how many I done threw for free? I'm gonna throw one for free tonight. Because that's one thing about me. I'm like the mafia. Say you hit me, I hit you back. You ain't gonna never change me and make me you or anybody else. That's what you're not gonna ever do. I'm gonna address it because it's sad in our community. It's sad in our community, so I'm addressing it. I would have just thrown you that. I would have just gave you that. If you really know me, I would have just gave you that. Gave you that and your money back. But for you to go and say there's no community, as if I did something that was honestly false, and I'm not going to expose the woman's information, I would show. I don't have to do that. I have record keeping. It's the back and forth. My assistants do too. And then afterwards, it's like you got the information, and then you turn around and did something like that. Why? Why did you do that? I mean, I know why, but at the end of the day, I don't know a lot of people. And I'm not saying that there ain't no other people. I just don't know. that's out here trying to do what I'm even trying to do. I look at those in the church. Where's TD Jakes them, y'all? Like, where's these pastors and stuff? Like, where they at? Why they not liberating their congregations? Like it in the in the camps. Why they not? I mean, a lot of people preaching, and preaching has its place. It's good, but who's actually doing something other than taking your money? I'm not over here talking about, oh, shut up, blah, 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 blah. I'm not doing that. I'm telling you to take your money and invest your money in you, in your family. How is that taken from you? It's not. I want to know how many is out here actually making movements like that, doing that. I just want to know. Because during this whole pandemic, where was they at? They were still asking for tithes and offering, and they was, you know, doors are shut down. We still was moving, blessing people open like. Where's the leaders? Not just in the church. I mean, let's not just talk about them. Like, I mean, how many of y'all gave y'all money to Black Lives Movements, Matters movements? Are any of them out here trying to empower their community, at least build something? I know a few. Don't get me wrong. I don't know everybody, and I know everybody in their own place. But I'm talking about it's not. It's a rarity. It's so small of us that we don't even know each other. We don't even know each other. I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, I done literally went in to their camp and got their information to bring it back to people who wanna do otherwise to me. But even in that situation, I always look at the positive. What it's taught me is that these people is buckling down and holding people's money hostage in these banks, especially these foreign banks. My husband went to go pull off $1,000 just so we can pay in cash to reserve the spot that we needed. Bank said you are not allowed to take no more than $600 to $800 off. That's what the ATM limits are. I'm like, we better wake up. We better wake up. You can have $50,000 in the bank, and these people tell you can't access your own stuff. See, one thing about it is when you turn that into assets, land, and all of that stuff, they can tell you can't get on your land. They like the fact that we saving our monies in their banks. Because at any time something happened to our system, oh, well, yes, we suspected fraudulent activity. First of all, you are a platform. You are not the government. You a platform that allow me to do service on your platform, and you charge me a service fee for doing service on your platform. So how did we come to this conclusion? To where you think that you're gonna tell me that you're gonna freeze my money? This woman got her money back. Why are you questioning my account? And got my money tied up in it. Because there is something far more sinister happening. Far more sinister happening right now. And if we don't wake up and really put away the foolishness It's going to be a lot of people suffering. Yeah, I'm in private banking. I'm a part of a company called MWR, Make Wealth Real. That's the first people who made me a millionaire. So I have access to PRAs, private reserve banking, land banking. I have access to that. And that's information that I'm going to share privately. Most people don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing privately. There's no way ever I'll be able to do that here openly. Never. Some things can't be shared openly. So there's things that we're going to talk about privately in the workshops. I just wanted to share that with y'all on tonight. It's not just happening to me, it's happening to a lot of people, y'all. They locking people monies up in these platforms, in these banking institutions. If you needed to go pull off $10,000, there was just a man they arrested for walking around the airport with $10,000 and told them once they finish their investigation, they'll mail him his money back. So do you think when they said report to the IRS payments over the amount of $600 that was for the wealth and rich? Because the wealthy and the rich have way more transactions. Why did they make it so low, over $600? Who was that targeting? I had to tell them today, how is you people from India telling me over here that I can't get access to I can't make a PayPal payment? None of that. Black Panther director, exactly. Black Panther director. Also, I think was it Floyd, not Floyd Mayweather, Lil Boosie. They did it to Lil Boosie as well. He wanted to go and cash a check, had $8 million in his account, and it was deemed fraudulent. That's why I show up for my people. We better wake up. That's what I'm going to say. We better wake up and stop playing games. If you are in tune with the Ruach, the Most High, then the reason why you even jumped over here is because I bore witness to your spirit. That's the only reason why you even start following me. I'm not here to entertain anybody. So you couldn't be following me for entertainment. I'm here to find a tribe that's going to build. Find a tribe that's going to rise. I said, this is the very reason why we need our own banking system. Why y'all, as talented and as gifted as we are, why we don't have our own platforms where we exchange money? Why aren't there enough lawyers that look like us? Why are there not enough judges that look like us? Why are there not people who created platforms? Why we got to be on a platform? Why we got to be silenced and harassed on a platform? Why we got to allow them to do things to us and practice and experiment and all of this stuff on us? And we do nothing about it. That's why it's time. It ain't no time to be trying to get money to stack up on money. Man, money is depreciating. The only reason why we need it right now is to get it and turn it into hard assets. Literally. Hard assets. I saw that. I definitely will show that. Yes, we are the precious gems that they have taken hostage over here. Just think about, would they factories run without us? Would they restaurants be as good without us? Would they planes fly without us? Would they technology be as great without us? You know, would they serve anything without us? With a construction, look at all the houses we build. Look at, and we don't feel adequate enough to do that for us. That's right. They are taking away. If you making so much, that's why I'm saying, y'all ready to go. So since I'm mad, I'm gonna do this, okay? And I hope everybody that won has already got the information. I hope so. If not, please be patient with me. Okay? Be patient with me. I'm gonna get it to you. If I say I'm gonna get it to you, I'm gonna get it to you. But I want to say this real quick and I'm gonna go. Yes, he did say come out of her. Lest you share of her sins and receive of her plagues. We need to have something for us, y'all. Do you know that it is 72 of us over here and it is 13 of us over here? Do you know what 85 of us could do together? If we was not being like, if we really put our minds to it, all the gifts that you have in you and all the gifts that we have in each other, what we could do. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. To awaken you to that reality. That we are the most talented people on the planet Earth. The most powerful people on the planet Earth. People can't go through what we've been through and make it. And we still gotta praise. We still gotta dance. We still get up. I want to tell you that you can live the life that you were purposed to live and provide the lifestyle that you want to provide for your family while making a difference in the lives of others. And that's what I'm here to do. Okay. So since they want to go ahead and mess with me, I'm going to mess with them back. I'm going to do something that I would normally do. I'm going to give away something on tonight, but I'm also going to open this opportunity just to piss off Satan and to free a whole bunch of other people. How many of you guys would like to be mentored by me for a year? How many of you guys would like to pay yourself? How many of you guys would like to know what it feels like to pay yourself $100K in one day? How many of you guys would like to do stuff for your family? Buy your mother a home, father a home, get them, the treatment that they need, whatever the case may be, the dreams and the goals that you want to do. So somebody's going to win that tonight. And normally I would not even advertise my mastermind, but guess what? I'm master mad because the enemy played with me straight up. So I'm going to open up my mastermind that I originally charge $15K for my mastermind. I'm going to open that up to 20 people. Now, let me say this. When I say everybody, I'm not talking to everybody. And I have something for everybody. On YouTube, I'm doing subscriptions where I'm going to be sharing a lot of information over there. $5 a month. That's the bare minimum. That's the bare minimum. Always having workshops or free events or whatever the case may be. I got a free group, Build Black Better. I give money away in that group. I said if we can get 1 million people in that group and everybody give $1, that's $1 group. Everybody give $1, just $1. and we get 1,000,000 people in that group, you know how many people we'll be able to help? We'll be able to help lots of people with 1,000,000. We'll be able to say, you know what, today you get 5,000, you get 5,000, you get 5,000. Look, I'm always giving free. If you ever go check that group, you'll see always free Cash App. Always. Because I want to be the change that I want to see. So I always got something for somebody. But I'm going to open this up tonight only, just because I'm mad. And the devil ain't going to stop nothing. I'm going to open up my 15K mastermind where I show you 8 streams plus of income. In Ecclesiastes 11, it says, invest in 7 ventures, yes, even 8, for you do not know when disaster will come upon the land. Ventures mean businesses. So in order for you to be sufficient, you're supposed to have 7 streams. Yes, even 8 streams of income. You're supposed to have a business for every bill. My rent's paid off of that. My lights paid off of that. My food's taken care of that. So I'm going to give you 8. Government contracting course is also in this group. You want to do live events, workshops. You want to do masterminds. You want to start your own marketing, consultant, virtual assistant, medical staffing, all of the whole 9 yards. I teach in this group, of course, also with lots of funding opportunities. Because I want you to not get into business to spend all of your money. I want you to get into business and leverage other people's money to scale your business. So I'm opening that up for 20 people at 1K. And I'm going to give one of those away. I done it before. Lots of people will tell you. This woman's always giving. I didn't let people in the mastermind. I'm going to let somebody in the mastermind. Ecclesiastes 11:2. Yep. I'm going to let somebody in the mastermind. I got a number right now. And I'm going to do the first giveaway. So if anybody is interested in joining me in my mastermind, being coached, mentored by me for a year, I'm opening it up for 20 people. Thank you, Brother Bobby. Thank you, Sister Jackie. If we do talk, it have to be in the morning, Sister Jackie. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep early. I'm not going to sleep tonight. I got 20 spots. And I will mentor you and coach you and show you what you need to be shown. This is outside of government contracting. Y'all want to know how I do what I do? I'm going to show you. Not only am I going to show you, I'm going to take some of y'all with me. I'm going to show you how to get paid. So many different ways. Facebook pays me as much as they harass me. As much as they harass me, I'm in monetization on just about all of my channels. I want to show you how to get there. There's a way that you ain't got to do the work. How about that? Okay. So I have 20 spots. I'm going to shut that down. Now, these workshops, that's one day, and then you get into the group, you know. But a lot of y'all been reaching out. I want to be mentored. I want to be mentored. I'm going to open up my 15K mastermind. Why? Because I need other people to know this and go with me. I need other people to know this and go with me. How do you sign up? I don't even know. I ain't even got a link. I'm just putting it out there. So I said I'm not going to bed without doing this. But my email me. It's on the screen. 20 people email me. My mentorship. That's a drop in the bucket. I'm always going to give you somewhere to go get your money back. Literally, you be in my mastermind for free because I'll show you how to go get your money back from somewhere. I don't care if it's with American Express. I don't care if it's with Navy. I don't care if it's with Kiva. I don't care if it's with Hello Alice. I don't care if it's with 25K funding today. I don't care where it's coming from. A lot of people be like, I'm trying to get funding. I'm trying to get funding. Yeah, I want to get funding. Well, I know where to get funding and I know what you got to do to get the funding. There's a certain way you got to do things. You can build business credit, but if you ain't got this looking a certain way, they are not screwing with you. Are you 2 hours ahead of me? I am. It's 10:06. So I'm finna go to sleep. But I got 20 spots. Listen, my groups been groups before this. And there's several people here on this live tonight that are in my groups that can fact check that. Everybody practically in my group got over $50,000-$60,000 last year and still getting paid and still getting money. So I'm gonna do that for 20 people. Now, I'm saying is I'm only doing it for 20. And it's really first come, first serve. Email me. First 20 emails say I'm ready to go. You already know what it's about. It's my mastermind. Well, I'm gonna mentor you for a whole year and show you what to do and how to do it. Dr. Tawana, I asked you to mentor me on your live the other night, and I told you yes. I am mentoring y'all. Am I not? I am mentoring y'all. Personal mentorship. All right, y'all. Let me put the email over here because I'll be forgetting about my peeps on Instagram and y'all be rocking with me. But let me put the information over here. It's just my email. Um, we'll talk about it, Sister Demetria. I gotta see what it is. I'm gonna put you in. All right, y'all. Pick a number in between 50 and 80. Pick a number between 50 and 80. Email is on the screen, but I'm also gonna put it up here. Sister Jackie, call me in the morning, okay? I'm 2 hours ahead of you, which will be really early your time. But my best time is around 7:30, 8:30. Ooh, Kiki. Ooh, I got a giveaway too, okay? No, stop. That's it. We have a winner. This is a number that I saw today. Wow. Hold up. So now I got to see who put it first. I'm going to pick one from Instagram and one from over here. I got to see who put the number first. So the number was 77. And Louis DeVita, from what I see over here, picked the number first on Instagram. And now I got to see who picked the number first. I don't think it's you, Kiki. I'm sorry. It's Lil Moody. Lil Moody was the one who picked 77 first. And then it was Bina who picked it second. And then Kiki. I try to be fair and go be fair and just, go in order. But those are the two winners, y'all. So the Vita Lewis hit me up on Instagram, I'm going to let you in the mastermind, beloved. And what's his name again? I'm sorry. Lil Moody. Lil Moody, you want to take the mastermind, or would you like to pass it on? Anybody like to take the mastermind and pass it on? Anybody? You want to claim it? You want to keep it? Tell a friend. Dr. Tawana got their back. Congratulations, congratulations. Okay, you're going to take it. All right. I'll be back with another one. I don't know if it'll be the mastermind, but I got some good stuff for you. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all email me, Little Moody, email me, so I can send you the link to the mastermind. You're going to go in there and go crazy because there's so much information in there. Literally. All right, y'all. For the other 20 people, y'all hit me up if that's something that you're interested in, okay? If that's something Michelle ain't playing, she still votes the numbers. Yes, you like me, sis. You're very, very welcome. You're very welcome. You guess it next, though, at Alicia Donald. Yes. You guys, listen. I'm always doing something, okay? I'm always doing something. And I know the last time I said that I'm going to give away some money. So the next time y'all see me, I'm giving away some cash. And I'm not going to let y'all pick no number. It's going to be something, make you do a little research or something. Okay? But you guys, email me. I may announce it tomorrow. It may not be no opportunity for me to announce it tomorrow, but I'm offering my 15K mastermind for 1K. And that's for a whole year. That is for a whole year of mentorship. A whole year of coaching. Y'all want to know, do y'all want to know, can you make 100K in a day? I don't want to show y'all my login information. I would let y'all see. I can tell you that it's doable, and if I ain't did it, but I'll let y'all see the other day. It's doable, and I want to show you. If you can make 100,000 in a day and do that every month, you do the math. You do the math, okay? So stay tuned. Y'all make sure y'all invite somebody. It may be the person that you invite that win. Invite somebody, okay? Don't be stingy. All right, y'all. Peace out. Dr. Wells, I got the government contract course. Can I get the master class instead? Possibly. We'll talk about it. That being said, good night. God bless. I love you, even if you don't love me. And remember, we're going from poverty to prosperity, okay? Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds, by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt. Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds, by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vote and create wealth from within.